Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, the place where we not only talk about what's going on in the gun world, but also how we're going to fix this country together. And the content that I've got for you today, the Biden trial is starting, the baby Biden, and the stuff that is coming out already. You've got the media in full panic spin mode. You've got the release of some of the content that they're going to hit on, and you've got what they're going to use as the defense. Oh my goodness, buckle up. This is about to be a party, and let me know what you guys think right down there in the description box, because this is about to be a thing. And of course, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn the notification bell on as we are pushing our rights forward every single day to the next generation. And thank you for that support. And make sure you guys check out the No One Likes a Glock Block shirt that we just designed and we just released. This is a limited time design. It's a partnership with 9line. We came up with this shirt based off of the gun controller's actions trying to get rid of the most popular firearms in the world. And now we're going to turn it into something that fuels the fight against them. It is linked in the description box below, completely limited. It is made in America. It is sourced from American and Freedom Materials. This is something that is perfect for Father's Day. So make sure you guys check it out. The first orders in are the first ones going out. So make sure you grab that so you get it just in time. Linked right down there in the description box. And there's nothing that says you can't look amazing and stick a little 1-2 to the gun controllers at the same time. And thank you for checking that out. All right, beautiful people, listen. I almost have no words for what's popping off of CNN right now around the Hunter Biden trial. All right, I'm going to do this a little bit out of order. I've got a whole point to this whole thing, but listen to this segment, and this may be one of the most damning clips I've ever played for you guys. Let me hear you in the comments on this one. Let's get it.
On Monday, jury selection begins, potentially a challenging task in his hometown of Wilmington, Delaware. Federal prosecutors plan to highlight a part of his memoir where he writes about struggling with drug addiction around the time he bought the gun.
I had returned that fall of 2018 after my most recent relapse in California with the hope of getting clean through a new therapy and reconciling with Hallie. Neither happened.
And they have evidence from the week of the gun purchase. Hunter Biden texting he was waiting for a dealer and sleeping on a car, smoking crack. The trial also may feature testimony from the women in Hunter Biden's life, his ex-wife, his brother's widow, and a woman he pays child support to. Prosecutors say the women witnessed his drug addiction.
That is a Greek tragedy in 45 seconds. You've got him going on trial, and federal prosecutors have his memoir that says he was still addicted to drugs. You have text messages saying he's waiting on a dealer at the same time he bought the gun, and that he's sitting on top of a car sleeping while doing crack. Then you're bringing in the ex-wife. Then you're bringing in your brother's former wife, and then another woman who you paid child support to. This isn't a political season for his father. Holy crap. And this is just the beginning, people. Wow. And of course, keep in mind, any of these things that you and I did, we'd be underneath the jail. But I can't wait to show you what they're going to try to make the defense. All right. But before I get to that, let me show you the CNN clip. I got to be fair. And show you exactly what they're doing here. Because again, holy crap. Let's take it to CNN on some coverage that all of a sudden, magically, this is a big covered case. I don't know why. We've been covering for 2 years, but we got to look at it.
Son goes on trial. That is, if there is no last-second plea agreement, which we will get to in a moment. Very shortly, within walking distance of his father's campaign office, Hunter Biden will be the first child of a sitting president to face such criminal proceedings. The 54-year-old is charged with illegally purchasing and possessing a gun while abusing or being addicted to drugs. Prosecutors say he bought the gun in October of 2018. Biden had the gun for about 11 days. Overnight, the judge overseeing the trial dealt a blow to his defense, blocking one witness and a key piece of evidence that lawyers had hoped to use, all just hours before jury selection is supposed to begin.
All right, so we're going to get to all the stuff that he just referenced in a second. But notice how they put in that little clip. He only had the gun for 11 days. Does not matter. First of all, you bought the gun and you lied on a 4473. You can't have a gun when you're a prohibited user. And on top of that, they failed to mention that when he had the gun for the 11 days, on the 12th day, yeah, he dumped it in a dumpster in a school. So, yeah, about that. Anyway, that's just CNN being CNN. But now let me show you what the judge did to him. And listen what this reporter does. He magically drops the pardon word. already before the court has even been adjourned. I mean, I don't even know the right word. Court, not adjourned, that's out. Initiated, I can't remember the right term. In session, there we go. Guys, you can't make this stuff up. Oh my God, here we go.
Now, Hunter Biden will make history when he walks into the federal courthouse right behind me in Wilmington, Delaware. He will become the first son of the sitting president of this country to go on trial. It's never happened before. He is facing 3 felony charges that were filed by special counsel David Weiss, who has been investigating him since 2018. 2 counts of lying on federal gun forms and 1 count of unlawful possession of a gun. John, it's against federal law for a drug user or drug addict to buy a gun, and that's what the prosecutors say Hunter Biden did here. He's been very open about his lifelong struggles with addiction, but the prosecutors are going to try to convict him by demonstrating that he was using drugs when he bought that gun at a Wilmington gun shop. If he's convicted of all these charges, he could face prison time up to 25 years. But of course, his father does have the power of the pardon.
Oh! It was only for 11 days. And after all, he's been very open about his addiction issues. And his father does have the power of the pardon. Wow, this is different in contrast to the Trump trial, isn't it? I mean, especially since the Trump trial was like 5 days ago, and they covered this from morning until the evening, and it was all about how evil this man is because he didn't use the QuickBooks directly. I mean, good God. And I mean that politely. But that's not the only thing I've got for you, because now we've got to talk to the same guy and show you the information that the judge said is not admissible. Because again, whoo! All right, let's get it.
So what were the rulings that went against Hunter Biden's defense team overnight? And even at this late hour, with just 90 minutes to go before jury selection, is a plea deal still possible?
Well, a plea deal could happen at any time in any criminal case, just to be clear on that. And the judge last night issued some rulings to deal with some of the simmering issues that were not settled before things kicked off. She did deal a blow to the president's son and his chances of beating this case. She decided to exclude a key witness that they wanted to call, an expert on addiction that could have poked some holes in the prosecutor's theories about his state of mind. And she also won't let Hunter Biden's team introduce a key piece of evidence that they thought could tarnish the credibility of some of those employees at the gun store that sold him the revolver. So it got a little bit tougher for the president's son last night.
So they were going to go after the employees of the gun shop for selling him the gun when he lied on the 4473, and I didn't have in there, they're also going to say that he didn't know he was addicted. What? Guys, buckle up. This is directly 2A related. This is absolutely a point of hypocrisy in an election cycle against the gun controller in chief. This is everything. It's all linked. Make sure you look good and check it out for Father's Day. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you on the next one.